Line, no shot yet. Good forechecking there by Lounsbury. Middle of the ice, side of the net. Now the Sags, they center one. Guimont down, the rebound, 3 cracks at it. And Moncton clears it away. Gabe Smith. Frantic in center. Kept in along the boards by 93, Maverick Lachance. In behind the net, good takeout by Valenia. Centering pass, a shot, they score. A give and go from the corner. And Lachance will bury it under the bar. Blocker side of Rudy Guimont to make it 1-0 Saguenéens. Time of that one, 7:44. Time of the goal, Asudas Bienot. 1-0 Chicoutimi.
Yeah, just behind the goal where it looked like Wallenius was going to come out of that battle with the puck. It ends up going the other way there, bouncing right out front onto the stick of Lachance. And Rudy Guimont really doesn't have much of a chance on that one, and he wires it high over the blocker.
Rook during the trading period. 1-0. Chicoutimi over the Cats here in a sellout crowd at the Avenir. Max Villain across to Depatie. Depatie up the wing. Nico Turnus will direct it in the zone. 10 minutes to go in the Cat power play. Moncton trailing 1-0. Here comes Tom Blyle. A drop pass. Desnoyers extremely shifty, finding some holes. Desnoyers cuts in front. A shot! Is it into Précourt? Wow! A clinic of stick handling by Captain Desnoyers. And Liam, 39. Kept in by Lounsbury. Side of the net shot. Moncton trying to get something going. Binkley quickly back to the blue line. Nice play. Virgilio. Max Millenni is coming in. The shot scores! 1-1 tie. Max Valenius. Time of that one, 12:03. Asudas Bienot. Nice wrist shot, Aiden. Bit of a crowd there, but a beautifully placed shot.
Yeah, whose decision that was on the bench of the coaching staff, but I'm sure they're going to get a steak dinner tonight because that was a great choice by them. Eric gets the goal here, ties the game at 1, and we can't forget about Simon Binkley. What an effort in the corner by Simon to get that puck to the point and give them a chance to throw that one on net.
Second of the year for the rugged Finnish defenseman. A fan favorite, one of my favorites as well. It's on that team, but I love the way he plays this hockey game. 1-1 tie. 2 top teams in the queue. Back come the Sags off the face-off. It's on the goal line, or is it in? At the net, a little quick conversion. Chicoutimi, right off the bat, undaunted by Moncton's tying marker, comes back. And the top goal scorer looks like Maxime Massé, number 7, getting his 33rd of the year. That didn't take long. They went.
The Cats might have been caught on their heels there, a little bit energized off the goal, maybe not paying too much attention to their opponent, and they get in the league for a reason. And Maxime Massé is a top goal scorer in the league for a reason, and they find a way to get the league right back.
That looks about 10 seconds after the Moncton goal. 12:03 and 12:13. That is indeed that. The Saguenéens putting pressure, get it back to Lavoie at the blue line. There's a shot off a Moncton skate. In the front of the net, another drive by Boulerins, and a shot, they score from the wing. Looked like number 8, Christophe Berthelot. The 19-year-old right winger getting a shot, and I'm not sure Guimont saw that, Aiden. At 13:42, time of the goal. A 3-1 lead here in the first period.
Yeah, no, we take a look at the replay here. Guimont had about, as you can imagine, there's only 10 players on the ice, but it seemed like he had even more than that in front of him. No chance for him to see that puck at all. And Lavoie, what can we say? Last time he was here in Moncton, he gets the hat trick. He sets up this goal here now. He seems to be becoming a Wildcat killer, so to say.
Yeah, he had a good, strong hat trick. Got wide along the boards, wristed around the boards by Fortier-Gendron. Guité on a little give and go at the blue line. Top of the circle there with Alex Wong. Shot, Guimont save. He's down. It's loose. Big crowd, referee right there, and a stoppage in play. Ruisseau, top of the circle, Guité, De Ruisseau being watched by Lounsbury. Side of the net play, there's a play in front, the one-timer, they score. They got over there in time. Looked like Guimont made the save, but off him, and Alex Wong will sneak in from the blue line and get goal number 5 on the year, point number 43. Power seconds, they are up 4-1 here at the Avenir.
Well, you talked about him here before the game, Marty, and Huang makes no mistake here. He gets a wide-open goal and makes the Wildcats pay on that one-timer, beating Rudy Guimont low blocker side, and really nothing you could do for the goaltender there, and just a guy left wide open there in the high slot, and yeah, there's just not much you can do as goaltender Rudy Guimont, and it's just a tough
Turnus throws it around the boards to the open Gabe Smith. Back to Vilaine. Back in behind the net to Nico Turnus. Lavoie intercepts it and throws a high one back to the blue line. Another drive right into Précourt. Battling in front, Lavoie. And Moncton trying to get it out. Gabe Smith will steal one. Up on the wing. Fortier-Gendron getting by his man. Centers it in front. Chudzinski going to the backhand. And he almost had Précourt beat.
What a save.
He had to put the brakes on. Berthelot back to the blue line. Tudingy to Berthelot. He'll feed it back in behind the net. Around the boards it goes. Intercepted by the Sags. There's a shot. And they score. Open man. 71's open in front. And Toussaint did not make any mistake there, high on the blocker side. 12:04 to go in the second period. That one at 7:56, time of the game.
Seems like a bit of deja vu here, Marty. It seems like almost every goal that the Sags are getting here, a guy is wide open in the slot, and it's a hard thing to deal with as a goaltender when.
Need I say more? The Cats.
Yeah, it was just a nice play there where the puck off the rush. It was Binkley's first shot was blocked off the shin pad of the defender, and it kicked right out to Chudzinski. Now the Cats only trail by 3 here.
All right, 13:25. Time of that one, Assurance Bienot. Both teams now a dead even 18 shots. I'd like to think that week off start by the Cats, they had to get a little bit of rush. Welcome back. Third period action just underway. Marty Kingston here at the Avenir Center. Teddy Mutrin moves in. There's a shot.
What a save.
Précourt got over there to make the save as well, Chicoutimi, and they're content to throw it out to center. Tommy Blyle with great speed. Nudged off the puck nicely by Wong. Centered by Cornforth. Mercier moving into an area trying to get a shot away. Desnoyers in front. A tip. Cornforth into the pads of Précourt. Stolen by Ted Mutrin. He does that well. Mutrin will drop it back to Binkley. Binkley tries to cut in. Rebound in front. And they score. Nico Turnus. Good hard work by that line. Nico Turnus, Simon Binkley, Mutrin again. It starts there, and a beautiful backhander from the short side up under the bar. Nico Turnus.
Yes, exactly, Marty. I couldn't have said it any better. This line has been playing well all night, and they finally get rewarded here off a nice play from Simon Binkley, crashing the net, causing some mayhem in front, and the puck squirts out to the side of the net here for Nico Turnus, and a sharpshooter like him, he's not going to make a mistake like that, and he makes sure to put that right under the bar.
I'd like to think the Saguenéens are now saying, okay, these are the real Wildcats that have been talked about all year long. I know it's the 3rd and 3 for the Sags. Moncton getting their sea legs, if I can use that term. The corner, Simon Binkley quickly back to the blue line. Deputy, nice spinorama at the blue line. Across to Nico Turnus, turning and firing, and they score! Nico Turnus!
And just like that, the Cats are right back in it, Marty.
Checker, Turnus just simply turned and fired. He has a great wrist shot. The Turnus torpedo, we like to call it.
Exactly.
And it found the mark. He's about 10 feet inside the blue line. Précourt down already, glove side, and a great play by Nico Turnus. Give him 28 on the year, and the Cats have cut this game to 5-4. Strap in, helmets on. We got a hockey game, ladies and gentlemen. 5:31 to go. Great work again by Binkley. He brought that puck down the wall.
He's played extremely well here tonight.
He got it quickly back to the blue line. Elusively over the line. Powers his way in. He'll put the brakes on. Desnoyers with a couple of Saguenéens battling him. Back come the Saguenéens. Vermette will hit the open net. 1:16 to go. Scoring Vermette to make it 6-4.
Yeah, it was just a unfortunate timing on the pull for Rudy Guimont, and the Cats never really got possession in the O zone before he started heading to the bench, and as soon as you've seen him even get just above where the ringette line would be, I guess, as to say it,
yep.
The Sags
Saguenéens trying to find an empty netter. They're going through center. Massé 2 seconds remaining, and the empty net it goes before the buzzer. That'll make it 7-4. A final here at the Avenir Center. Well, that's got to be some kind of a record when you get 2 shots on net in a period and they're both in the empty net. I believe that's how that works out. It is 7-4. Horn